All right. So like I said, I'm going to be going over how to utilize the entire CRM that we have here. We have a couple of things available, obviously. So let's just get straight into it. So let me show you the funnel that we have here. The primary funnel that you're going to be utilizing are two main things. First one over here is the watch video, lead schedule, and the survey. The next one is your rescheduling one. The rescheduling, let's check this one out really quick because this is a really quick one. Pretty much what this is on this, obviously you're going to have to change the logo here. You're going to have to change the phone number, change the video, things like that. Pretty much when we're running ads out to these people to get them to reschedule, or when we're sending out emails, text messages, and voicemail saying, hey, you missed the appointment, schedule an appointment with us, we're going to be sending from this specific page here is what we're going to be doing. This quick, simple page. You're going to be, when you're using this, all you want to do is change, like I said, the logo, the video here, and you're going to want to change around the testimonials, obviously, to your own business. I'm just going to go over the easy stuff really quick first. So reschedule, another thing is you want to change is over here, if you hop over to MISC. You guys can see my screen okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
So when I have over to MISC, this is pretty much the privacy policy. You have to run a privacy policy when you're actually utilizing Facebook ads. So on this privacy policy, all you can do is go to edit page, and you're going to press Command F, and you're going to change from Taylor Financial Corp right here. Taylor Financial Corp. You're gonna change it all to your name. So you just look up Taylor. So look up Taylor. There's a couple of them. You can do a Command F, Command Find All, and just change them all to yourself. That's the first couple of things you need to do.
The landing page is running on Go High Level, and then the terms are running on ClickFunnels.
This is all Go High Level.
Okay.
This is all Go High Level. Yes. These other ones over here, you can check it yourself. We don't really recommend using these. Let's say that you find that you're getting so many leads and you want more quality, or you want them to sign up themselves. There's a self sign up funnel over here. We don't really recommend that because when we're actually running ads to that, we get them to self sign up for like $80. So it drives up the cost really high. But I'd rather you guys have, what I tell everybody like coach to do instead is, instead of doing a self sign up, is to have, like I said, schedule a call and you kind of walk them through the process of signing up. It's a lot more cost effective. Next thing over here, watch video, take service, schedule less leads, more quality. So if you want more quality in that, use that one. This one is if you want more leads, less quality, but we don't really work with these three down here. These two are just two extra ones you can utilize if you want to. This one, watch video to schedule, is just a simple version of the first one that we're mainly going to be utilizing. This one, landing renter to a homeowner. This one just specific to people, if you're running ads specifically to homeowners, specifically people that want to fix the credit because the homeowner, and these are all made out to look great in a perspective of somebody that wants to become from a homeowner to a renter to a homeowner in 6 months or less. You can utilize that one. But the main one that you're going to be utilizing is the top one over here. And we got to break this down. Let me explain it to you. Let's leave this page here. Oops. It'd be a lot easier to explain it like this. All right, cool. So to explain this main landing page here, the best way of going about it is walking straight through it. So top on here, obviously you're gonna have to change around the logo, the company address, the phone number, the website, things like that. You're gonna want to change out the actual video to your own video. And I highly recommend using a video that's similar to this, nice background, plain background, looking professional, and just explaining what you guys do. This video, he talks about the benefits of fixing your credit here. A little summary of him. You can change this, obviously change your name, change this around to your specific needs, change around the testimonials. Like I always say, change around the testimonials down here, little screenshots here, really Mickey Mouse type of things. But let's hop straight into this funnel. So I was talking to you how we had the funnel laid out so that they they schedule an appointment with you first, then they submit the pre-qualification, and then they confirm the appointment. So let's talk about this. So they schedule an appointment right here. They click schedule now. They fill in their information, do a test here, not a robot. Press a little capture just to make sure there's no spam or anything like that. They click on request a free consultation today. And as soon as they press request a free consultation today, they're considered as a lead because they inputted their email, they inputted their phone number, and they inputted their name. Those leads are the things that you probably buy. Those leads, you probably bought leads before, but those leads, like I said, it just means a lead. And what we have found is that around 90% of the people that actually fill out that survey just before that little lead form right there actually continue to schedule a call with you. But the other 10%, we got to make sure that we're keeping them accountable. So what we do is we take it one step further. We're always taking things one step further. And let's say that they fill out that initial lead form, but they don't. Let's say they fill out that initial lead form, but they don't schedule a meeting with you. Or on the other hand, let's say you're buying leads. Let's say you buy a bunch of leads with their first name, email, and their phone number on it. Then you're going to want to put them into this campaign. So this goes for all leads. This campaign right here, like I said, all leads into here. Oops, let me move this. Submit a survey, Facebook lead, wait response, if no response, get booking. All right, so cool. Pretty much what we're doing here in this, as soon as they fill out that lead, as soon as they become a lead, they're submitted into this campaign. And this pretty much the entire purpose of this campaign is to have them either schedule an appointment with you or for you to call them. And here we send them emails like, thanks for taking your first step. I noticed that you were interested in fixing your credit. We noticed, and over here, you might want to change this around. So thanks for replying to our Facebook ad. Change it around to whatever you think is best for this situation. And at the end of it, it's an ask if now is a good time to talk. If so, please reply yes, like in this text message we have over here. Hey, my secretary just told me you're looking to improve your credit. Are you available to talk about it now? And if they respond with a yes, what it would do is it would automatically call them, right? It would automatically call them and call your business and it would link you two up on a call. So obviously what you're probably thinking is like, Blair, what if it's on a Saturday or Sunday when I don't work? What if it's past my normal 9 to 5 hours that I work? Very simple. All you have to do is go here and you event start date on here. So you can start the time specifically and the date on here. Or we can even do in addition to that, make it simpler, or you can add a where is it called? It's a wait over here. You add the wait. So you specifically make this start on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at times that you can actually resume. So at 9 a.m., let's say you start your business. So start up at 9 for this campaign to actually go out at 9 a.m. So I'll put that on the very top actually. Oops. Right up here.
There's a trigger that's connected to this action that will initiate a phone call.
Yes. So all the triggers are found right over here. So the first trigger right here, there's a load up. Add pipeline, assign the client, add a campaign one. Pause reply, call up. So if they leave you a pause reply, it automatically calls them right here. But if they don't leave you a pause reply, or a negative reply, they don't leave response at all, they don't leave a reply at all. What it does is it continues going through the campaign, This goes out to around maybe a month long here. And let's say they don't respond. What it automatically does is it automatically puts them into what I call the long-term nurture. So if they didn't respond to the emails, if they didn't respond to the text messages, they didn't say anything at all, they didn't schedule an appointment with you, it'll put them into a second long-term nurture, which pretty much goes out another 2 months, I'd say. Every 7 days, you send emails and text messages. What I would also recommend is you put a couple of voicemail drops in there. Voicemail drops is being a recorded voicemail, it goes directly to the voicemail, pretty much asking them, hey, schedule a call with us, or hey, give us a call at your earliest convenience. And like I said, you can always set it up so that it specifically takes these campaigns out on time that you are actually available. Okay, does that make sense so far?
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, cool. Next thing is, so cool, we got the lead. But let's say that these people actually did. They scheduled an appointment with you. Bam, bam, 27, select date. It's sticky, so automatically pre-fills that. Go to the next one. Give it a second. And cool. Obviously, you're gonna want to change this around. This one is right here in the scheduling here. You want to change around the logo. You want to change around if these questions here for the survey, you can change them around right on the form section. Right here.
Does the survey get attached to the contact?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. So this is one of the surveys we have here. You either use this one or you can use this one right here. We have a couple of surveys available for whatever you guys want to use. And obviously you can change around the colors, which I just showed you. But yes, to respond to your question, yes, it does. So for example, if we go to the contact, let me just fill out the survey and I'll show you it. So we fill out the survey with this random stuff, doesn't really matter. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Cool. So right here, what we do is we check out their contact. Should come in a second. Go to here, go to additional info, and press hide empty fields right here, and it'll pull up the information right here. Right here. It'll pull up all the survey questions right here. Okay.
Well, I see that, and then it records on the right side all the steps that they took.
Oops.
Only on the go high level pages.
Yes, right here on the right side, it records all the steps. Over here, it records all the emails and text messages you can send to the people right through here. You can send them all right through here. This is how it's getting communication with you. Okay, and so once they do that, you pretty much say, hey, you must confirm your call. So your assigned credit expert will reach out to you shortly via text and email to introduce themselves. Make sure you respond yes to confirm your call. We take your consultation very seriously. You must confirm your call in order to book your meeting. Put this in your calendar. Links to this appointment will be to your Google iCalendar or Outlook calendar, be included in the email. Please set this time aside for you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and this pretty much is right here, this next campaign. So they booked an appointment with you right here. Okay, pretty much this first email, obviously, I would definitely look through all this, make sure it's how you want it specifically, but they can add to a Google Calendar, iCalendar, or iLook right there. If they need to reschedule, it's right there. And we pretty much tell them, hey, you need to reply yes to this email to confirm your booking. We also send them a series of voicemails as well saying, hey, thanks for confirming your booking. I'm excited to talk to you. Make sure you pretty much confirm the booking. If I play this, you're not going to be able to hear it over Zoom, but pretty much it's another guy talking. All you're going to want to do is take exactly what he said and just put it into your own voice, pretty much.
So you're going to give it
Next,
to us in MP3, or that's already in the snapshot when we
it's
download?
already in the snapshot. It's already in the snapshot when you download it. All I had to do is send you the link and you just automatically downloaded this.
Oh, wow. And it doesn't affect my current settings. It will just add it on top on Go High Level.
Yes, what I recommend, you can either do two things. You can just make another account, like blank right here. You can make another account here, or you can just add on to what you have, or you can add specific things on my snapshots. Like when you get the link, you can specifically check off what specifics you want from my snapshot to be imported into yours.
Okay.
To your account. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it doesn't erase our current stuff. It just adds it to our current stuff.
That's correct. Cool. So the next thing we got here is the text message, obviously pretty much saying, congratulations on taking first step towards better credit. My name is blank. I'm reaching out to you on blank at this time zone. Save your number so you know who's calling. And then what it does is it continues on with the campaign, pretty much saying, hey, pretty much sending them appointment reminders and continuously sending them like, hey, confirm your call and your appointment would be in 30 minutes. Your appointments would be in here minus 3 hours. So 33 hours before your appointment, it sends them an email. 30 minutes Well, this one would be an hour before your appointment, hour and 5 minutes before your appointment. You'll send them a text message. 35 minutes before, send them another text message, and 5 minutes before, send them another text message.
You mentioned the credit report here. Did you pull your credit report so we can review it together? Is it in the sequence, the credit report link, or is that separate?
Is the credit report link in this email sequence?
That's SMS 3. It
So,
says,
this one?
did you get your credit, the SMS 3?
SMS 3.
Go down. It says right there. Did you pull your credit report?
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when we were making this guy was using it for we were originally using it for a self sign up. I don't recommend using this. So all you have to do really is just delete this. Obviously, you test it, see what you like better, because we find that it's harder to get them to sign up without having a call up front.
Yeah. And what is the custom value next step? What does that mean?
Custom value next step, pretty much that's just the credit report. Custom values. So custom values are found right over here. Let me show you where it is. I'm just gonna close this out quick. Custom values are
referring to an affiliate link to like identity IQ.
Identity IQ, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Custom fields, custom values right here. And there are a couple of them I gotta fill out here. So custom value right here. Next step is, where's next step? The next step in here somewhere, it might be in custom fields. But yeah, pretty much we fill it out right here, and you can put it into your whatever your identity IQ is. If you guys use that, like I said, I don't recommend using this. And matter of fact, I was actually thinking about I was looking through this all over again today, and I was thinking about even taking this out, but I was gonna leave it for you depending on what you want to do with it. So, but after you, I'm pulling this one off. So I just want to let you know. The next thing, obviously, more text messages, appointment reminders, standard stuff. I'm sure you have that already. The next thing is if the appointment, for some reason, if the appointment canceled or they didn't show up, which is rare, because especially if they confirm their call, but if they is marked as a no-show or they cancel, whatever, we immediately send them a voicemail saying, hey, I noticed you're canceled, or hey, I noticed you didn't sign up. And instead of giving me all the reasons why you couldn't show up, why don't you just sign up for another consultation with us, and we can get your credit fixed right away. Pretty much all these text messages, emails, and voicemails, just trying to get them to, trying to get them to schedule another appointment with us, quite simply. Then what we found is between the time of the first call and on the first meeting, you're not always able to close your clients on the first meeting. You realize that, but we always try to push for a second meeting. We always try to tell our people that are coach, like, listen, push for another meeting, because I know you can do it. And because by the time you push, by the time of the first meeting and the second meeting, we want to send them a bunch of valuable information so that they start to trust us, so that we can nurture this relationship, so we can see them as an expert. And by the second call, hopefully you'll be able to close them. So on this one right here, needs nurturing, we do two things. Obviously, we send them out the emails, text messages, and voicemails, pretty much just providing them with a bunch of value. But what we also do is once they hit the needs nurturing campaign, we have a trigger set up over here so that it adds them to a custom audience. And what this custom audience does is we're able to send them more Facebook ads between the first and second meeting saying, hey, we're experts. Hey, here's a bunch of value. Hey, this is why you should use us, pretty much answering all the questions that they might have, so that by the second meeting, they're more entitled to actually utilize your services because they see your face a lot more and they actually trust you a lot more.
Will they automatically move to the needs nurturing campaign after credit repair leads pipeline if nothing happens?
You're going to, so you're asking me is,
so the agent is going to manually take them over and pull them over to needs nurturing. I see.
Yes. So once they book the consult, you hop on the phone with them. Let's say that they canceled, it will automatically move over to missed consult. Let's say that you notice that they didn't show up, you move them over to missed consult. Let's say that you hop on the call and you notice that you weren't able to close them on the first call and you schedule another appointment. All you gotta do is move them over to here. Let's say you did close them onto there, okay? You just move over to sign up. let's say for some reason you find that they were not qualified, you got no sale, you move over to here and it just adds them to campaigns.
I see, cool. So this is all running through triggers also. That's going to tell it when this happens.
Yeah, all the triggers over, where'd you go? Yeah, all the triggers in here.
I see.
And we try to keep it organized by having it numbered here, so you can kind of keep track of it and see what I already did.
Nice, okay.
The next thing we got to go over is we have a couple more campaigns over here. So this is the need nurturing campaign. Does that make sense though? We send them emails, text messages, and voicemails. We also send them to a Facebook ad so that we can just, a second call, we have better chances of actually closing them.
Automatically create a new audience for that, or do I need to go in and connect that, build an audience and then connect?
So you need to go into Facebook. You need to create 3 types of audiences. The other 2 we'll talk about in a second, but you need to create an audience on Facebook called the Need Nurturing Campaign. You might not already have anybody that needs nurturing campaign. So all you got to do is you got to go on Facebook, you got to create a new audience based upon an email list and literally just type in my name, Blade, here, and Blade never fades at gmail.com. Command copy that and paste it directly into that email list, and it will let you create another email list because it doesn't let you create a blank email list. So all you have to do is just take a random email or even use your own and just paste that right into there.
You haven't, is there instructions for that?
Yes, it's in the course.
Okay.
But it's really simple. All you have to do is create an audience. You can probably watch a YouTube video on how to create a Facebook audience.
I know how to do saved audiences, so.
Yeah, you create one based upon an email list, and like I said, copy this and paste that right into the audience.
So that you have one listing?
Yeah, well, this can be anything. This can be your own because it just doesn't let you to create an audience without putting something in it.
Okay.
So you had to put like a random email list and a name in there at front. Okay. The next thing is we have the active client nurture, and pretty much that means when they actually become a client of yours, or send them emails, text messages, and voicemails, pretty much saying, congratulations for signing up, things like that. It gives them some extra value. And in a couple of these emails here, I'll give you one example, earn some extra cash right here is one of them asking for referrals. Over here, another text message. Did you know that we have a referral program to compensate you for referring your friends and family? Your friend or family member wins because they get the credit improved. You win because we compensate you for the referral. Who do you know that needs to improve their credit so that they too can accomplish their dreams? Pretty much simply stated, you probably have something like this already, but it pretty much is trying to get them referrals. We're just putting systems in place that just automatically ask them for testimonials, automatically ask them for referrals, and those type of things. What it also does is as soon as they hop on to, like I said, as soon as you move them over to that pipeline, where'd you go? As soon as you move them over to that pipeline, opportunities over here, as soon as you move them over to sign up over here, it's going to, like I said, it's going to put them into this campaign of here, active client nurture. And what we're also going to do is something even better too. Like I said, send some emails, text messages, and voicemails, trying to get them to schedule a call with you. But we go one step further, is we send them ads out too. So we have another one over here. Pipeline stage 1, take out campaigns, need nurturing right here. Pipeline stage 1. So once we win, it adds them to another audience. That once again, you just make another Facebook audience called one or active client, whatever you want to call it, put them onto this audience. And all you got to do is whenever you are making any ads, just make sure all the ads you make, you just exclude this custom audience of already active clients, because you want to waste money by sending ads out to clients that you already won their business.
With them.
And what we also do is we send those specific active clients ads. You can take, like I said, always take it one step further. Specifically take that one audience, that are your active clients. You can send them ads saying, hop in front of the phone, like hop in front of the camera saying, hey, thanks for joining our program. Refer us over a friend and we'll give you an Amazon gift card, or however you want to do it. Or, hey, leave us a testimonial and we'll give you an Amazon gift card. Always what I find to always work is to always entice them with some sort of monetary value, because that really just helps them want to actually do what you ask them to do, like refer a friend or give you a testimonial or leave you a video, Google My Business testimonial, things like that. So we always try and entice them.
Instead of excluding them, can we just remove them from the original audience, the original marketing audience, the nurturing audience?
Yeah, absolutely, you can do that too. So you can also, but you can absolutely do that, and that's also just another trigger where you could go here, Facebook, remove contact from custom audience right here.
Okay.
Absolutely, you can do that, but we always recommend creating another audience specifically so you can send them those ads. To answer your question, yes, you can do that.
Both, yeah, we'll do both. Take them out,
Yeah.
or exclude them, and then add them to the new customer audience.
Yep, exactly. Okay. The next thing we have, the last one is, oops, hop over to campaigns over here. The last one is a 70-day follow-up after a no sale. And pretty much what this is on the 70 and this 90-day follow-up after no sale is once you find out, let's say, because every now and then you get those clients that they just either they don't have enough money, maybe you just say that maybe it's not, doesn't make sense for them to work with you right now, or for whatever reason you got a no sale that weren't able to schedule an appointment with you. Pretty much what this is after 90 days, it just waits 90 days and it follows up and sends them some emails and text messages. What I'd also recommend here is putting another voicemail on here as well. You're saying, hey, maybe it's like pretty much the last chance of saying, trying to get their business. Hey, we improved another client score of 100 points. How's it going with yours? Very basic right there. Just for the last chance, just trying to get them to schedule another appointment with you on this. And obviously you can add more emails and text messages or voicemails if you want. Matter of fact, you can even add this to another Facebook audience if you want, but we don't really recommend doing that because that's a lot of extra work. This kind of doesn't recuperate a lot of people, but most of the time we still include it. But yeah, so pretty much that's what we have there. We have the conversations. If you're able to respond. There's no conversations here. There's nobody in the pipeline, except for like me or something like that, and my virtual assistant here. The other thing, opportunities, it's just move them over to the pipeline, marketing, all the campaigns, emails right there. Reporting, you can just report the Google and Facebook ads here. Scheduling is just your calendar. And the beauty behind Go High Level, which I'm probably sure you already know, is that you can simply just download the app and you can check out all your appointments from there.
I didn't know that you download the phone app. The agent can do that.
Yeah. You have an app on Go High Level. You can just download that, and your entire team can download it. You know, all you have to do is, if you have a big team, all you have to do is go over here, go to settings, you go to team management, and you just add people onto here, add employee onto here.
Can you show me the calendar settings that you have? Of like, does it sync? So you sync it with your personal calendar, but how does it work in terms of the team sales calendar? You're going to assign multiple agents to it, and it's going to round robin them. How does that?
Yes, it'll round. So when you hop on here, it's completely dependent on how you set it. So what you can do is you can have 2 calendars. You're gonna have, you have multiple calendars, each one with a specific person. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can round robin it.
I think it's with a team. Like you set up the team.
Yeah, I think it's with the team. The team event setup. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the team because you all have to be one calendar. So which will be this way. But pretty much this linked calendar right here. Yeah, exactly like you said. You can round robin it, or people can just claim them, however you want to have it set up. But it does link onto a Google Calendar, so maybe you can use a Google Calendar you all check. But realistically, the best way of doing it.
Claim it. Then would you use, what account do you use for the outbound emails and SMS? Like, do you use a general team email and team SMS, or do you do it on the agent basis?
We just use it on this. It's all on this. This is utilizes Twilio and Mailgun. I don't know if you're familiar with them, and pretty much it just all goes onto here. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really, I don't know how to better answer your question. Can you,
Like, are you setting in appointments with individual agents, or is it set for like everyone?
am I
It's
setting appointments with individual? So this one right here is set for everybody
Mhm.
to do it like how you said, to do a round robin. You're gonna have to create new calendars. So this first calendar can be like Bob. The second calendar you can create would be Jeff, or on and on and on. But
right.
to answer your question, I can understand. To answer your question, yes, you have a big sales team, you're gonna have to create multiple different calendars.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be like a round robin thing in one calendar. It would just go randomly. Well, it wouldn't go randomly. You would all get the notification and someone would have to claim it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you know, so all the contacts are found in here. The funnels right here. You can create your own membership in here as well. So if you want to create a course yourself, you can put it into here. And I always recommend to everybody that I consult is having multiple different streams of revenue. So like definitely having a course on here helps as well for the people that just want to do it themselves, or maybe having like an entry level course to get people on, like sort of cheap, like $47 type of course, just to get people interested and get people on. All the triggers are found here. Online listings mean your Google My Business, so you're able to respond to Google My Business on here. All the reviews, you can respond to it right through here. The chat widget, great thing. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to take, you're able to take, oops, click sound, it pops up. So you're able to click this little code right here. It's, I didn't put it on this one because it's always gonna be different on your account. But what you do is you take this little code and you paste it onto the funnel that we have. So if you paste it right onto the funnel right here,
And my website too, or just the funnel?
and your website too. Yes, you can paste it on your website as well. And you can put it on there, obviously in like the headers right here in the head tracking code, and it puts the little widget here. And this widget will be answered in the contact and the conversations right here. So you can have a little setup here, intro message. Hi there, I have a question. Text us here.
Mhm.
Welcome back. Their name. How can I help you today? Very simple things like that.
Okay, super.
Does that all make sense so far? So the biggest, wait, yeah, does that make sense so far?
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, cool.
What if we
The
did a
biggest
cold
things that
email to people that didn't come in through a lead form? We're gonna approach them. How do you do that?
the people that you want that you have leads as,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So like I was saying, so the first campaign, you just want to put them all into number one.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just drop 'em
And
in.
send some emails, text messages to actually schedule a call with you. Obviously, do it during the times of that you're available.
What if people don't finish the survey? Does it matter?
Doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't really matter because if they didn't submit the survey, you still have their contact up there. They're still, these are surveys after they schedule an appointment with you.
Oh, after. That's right. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Mhm. Yeah.
And I mean, that's pretty much the entire CRM in a nutshell. Obviously, you're going to have to change around. You have to look through the emails, text messages, make sure that it's to your business and that you like it. You're going to have to change around you know, how to change around the triggers. You have to add the Facebook audiences onto the triggers. You're going to have to change around the forms and the surveys to what you like. You're going to change around the funnels. So take out their logo, put your own logo, change out the videos on here. You're gonna have to change out the voicemails, but pretty much you'll just have to do that once. And once you have it done, like you're set. You know, you can just plug and play. You can just put from there. It's kind of like a numbers game. Is how I see it.
Sure.
So the CRM makes sense because after this, I want to go over your social media presence, and we don't have a lot of time. So
Your ads and targeting, and that's important.
excuse me.
Your
Yeah, you
ad.
have this comes with the ads and targeting.
Okay. So it comes with ads and ad text and the targeting. How is how does it come in like a PDF or how do you show it to me?
I'm gonna show you that. So let me show that right now. So I have my Google Drive. So if you hop over here, you're gonna get access to this. It's gonna come with a couple of things. First, how to create viral posts. It's also gonna come with the drive of 100 Instagram or Facebook posts. And over here, it's not. If you hop over to here, it's gonna be your what I call the credit repair plan of attack. We explain this a lot more in the actual course, but how to utilize it. But here's some of the interest targeting that we found that really works. And we also explain how to create more targeting options, more interest-based targeting options later, of course. But over here is the actual ads that we utilize that we have already proven to work. And as you can see, it's very, very simple. This is the picture. If you want the picture, you can either click this, download from there, or you can click this link right here. You can download it from there. Description, body copy, headline. We try to make it as simple as possible for you. You know, as simple as possible. Obviously, these right over here. So let me give you a quick example. This ad right here is specifically going out to people that want to buy a new house. So when you're using these targeting, you don't really want to use the first one right here, like cars.com, used car. You want to use something like first time house buyer, mortgage loans, you know, it just makes more sense, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much the targeting options right here in the ads. Yeah, this is all just sent right over to you.
The text in the ads has no problem. They get approved just with this text. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Great.
But yes, they get approved. They get approved if you don't take the necessary steps to make sure they get approved. That comes along with doing all the foundations on your Facebook, like verifying your business using aggregating measurements on what you call aggregate events on it. So there's a couple of things that you have to set up before you actually start running the ads. And if you don't have like the simple thing of verifying your business before you run these ads, I can't guarantee that these will get approved. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've been approved for some ads already for credit repair.
Yeah, but yes, absolutely. For sure, some ads, but you have to make sure that your business is verified. You have to make sure that your domain's verified. You have to make sure that you're using aggregated events, because when iOS 14 rolled out, it changed around the entire way that the Facebook pixel can pick up data. So you have to make sure you have
aggregated events.
Aggregated events is pretty much a way of the Facebook pixel tracking information based upon people that visit your website. And it's a way to the best way to explain it, it's a way to track them and in a series of steps. So like first they view the page, you know, the first event is they view the page. Second event is they view the page, they become a lead because they fill out that form and they schedule an appointment with you. And then they fill out the pre-qualification form and then they schedule an appointment. So aggregate events is you got to make sure you have it in that order right there, where page view, then it's a lead, then they schedule, and then they submit that survey at the end. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, with your landing page, I understand.
Yes, and you gotta make sure that's set up on Facebook on the actual business manager. You gotta make sure that's set up on the actual business manager.
You have instructions for that included?
It's in the course.
Okay.
It's all videos. It's step by step.
Okay.
And so, I mean, that's pretty much everything. You have everything that, I mean, we've proven this to time and time again to already make this very, very successful, because this CRM just rocks. It's a killer CRM, and I'm excited to have you part of this team. Obviously, make sure you have all the foundations. Like I said, always preach this. Make sure you have all the foundations set up before you really start running some ads, like social media presence, business, the verified bit on Facebook, aggregate events, things like that. You got to make sure you have your foundations before you really start running some serious ads in here. Like I always say, all you have to do is do it once. You have to set it up once, and then all you have to do is just add zeros to your ad spend on this. You know, just increase the impressions. You know, add zeros onto the ad spend you're spending a day, and then as you add zeros to it, and book up your calendar is how it goes.
Right.
You know?
Once it's rolling, scale it up.
It takes work up front, but adds once you get to the point where you're good, and typically people can do that. My recent client did that in 2 weeks because he just gunned it in. But it's completely up to you on how fast you're able to implement. But once you have it all set up, just like I said, all you have to do is add zeros, and it's great.
Well, your snapshot save is going to save me a lot of time.
Absolutely, I know it will. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much about it. Let me just top this recording real quick.